Hi, it's Alaska Granny. Summer weather might be already here where you live, or it could be on the horizon very quickly if you live in the colder northern areas. There are still emergencies that happen in the summertime, and we want to continue to be prepared, especially as we're spending more time out of doors. There are certain things that we might want to add to our stockpile and to our prepping supplies to make sure that we're ready to handle all types of emergencies. If you're already outdoors or planning to go, what if there's an emergency? Will you be able to take care of yourself on the spot that you are, in the circumstances that you find yourself? And that's where we need to continue to think about all of the different things that could happen, the challenges we might face, and the prepping supplies that we need to have on hand. Water continues to be critical, especially as the weather gets warmer, and we need to have more water on hand to keep our body hydrated. Grab some 1-gallon water containers from the store or buy some larger containers and fill them up yourself. Make sure that you have an ample supply of water for each person in your family and for your pets. A few summers ago, when we had terrible wildfires, they were sending all of the things like Gatorade and sports drinks to the firefighters, and you couldn't buy it in the store. While we're happy that they provided that to our firefighters, if sports drinks are something that you intend to have on hand, you might want to start picking them up now. You don't have to buy them just in bottles. You can also find them in powder, which means they're going to take up less room in your prepper pantry and your stockpile, but then you need to provide the additional water to prepare those sports drinks and Gatorade. With summer comes gardening. Have you picked up the seeds that you might need? Maybe a few extras to put away? Do you have your canning supplies, the lids and rings, jars that you need, any of the special spices or pickling salts that you need to preserve the food that you're growing? Make sure that you're picking those up. Don't wait until it's canning season when everybody's looking for those things, and then they may be already all sold out. Plan ahead for the activities that you know you'll be doing during these summer months. Will you be cooking outdoors? Do you have some outdoor sturdy cookware? How about some cast iron pans? They get extremely hot. Make sure that you have some kind of a pot holder that can hold that handle. I've even taken them and just folded a regular pot holder, sewed it into a pocket, and it slides right onto the handle. Maybe you want some big stainless bowls and some very long tongs. If you're reaching into a campfire or a fire pit to get your food out or flip something over, you need the longest tongs that have a metal end. Don't bring ones that have a silicone end on them because they don't belong in an open fire. Look for even inexpensive outdoor cookware. You can stick something like this right onto a camp stove, right into a fire, even onto your barbecue if you need to, so you can boil water or heat something up if you need to. Have some cookware, some outdoor gear that is designed to actually be sturdy and be used out of doors. Can take a little bit of that punishment. Camping and outdoor can also mean heading straight to the camping department, picking up some ready-to-go camping type meals from places like Mountain House, Backpacker's Pantry. There are different brands and lots of different flavors of all kinds of foods that you just add water. And what's nice about something like Mountain House is even if you don't have a way to boil water, you can add the amount of water that it suggests. Just let it soak a little longer. Then it isn't going to be hot, but it's going to be edible. It's going to be prepared to the correct consistency. Plus, all of the Mountain House meals can actually last for 25 years in the pouches, but you need to store them in a sturdy container so that they don't become punctured or get chewed on by any little critters. What are some of my favorites? Here's the mac and cheese, lasagna with meat sauce, chili mac with beef, beef stroganoff, whoops, breakfast skillet, and I have multiples of a lot of those. You can also find desserts, which can really be nice. Have you ever seen the Neapolitan ice cream sandwich? Or here's a Backpacker's Pantry creme brulee. Emergencies and camping doesn't have to mean disappointment. You can have some very nice tasty meals. They are expensive, but they are top quality, they're pretty tasty, and they're easy to prepare. So see about getting some of those to add into your food storage, especially your outdoor gear, because they're so simple to prepare. Do you have food in number 10 cans? You need a sturdy, well-made, large can opener like this swing away. It's actually the perfect kind of can opener to open the number 10 cans because you can open it all the way up, get it on the can, and then rotate the handle all the way around on those big old cans. So have sturdy can openers, extra can openers, and think about getting one of the big swing away so that you can really get those big cans open. Stock up on the batteries that you need for your flashlights, your headlamps, maybe your transistor radio, any of your outdoor gear that requires batteries. Look them over, figure out what size batteries they need, and stock up so you'll have them. Just look at the 99-cent only stores, and other stores are just closing down because of shoplifting or just the prices are going up so high they can't afford to stay in business. And some of these smaller items that are absolute necessities for us in all kinds of situations might be something you want to be adding to your stockpile. Make it a priority while these things are still available and more affordable than they probably will be in the future. It goes without saying that you might want to have some ammo cans and fill them up with what you need. So be thinking about that as you're heading into the camping department of the store. When you're in the camping and the outdoor department of the store, look for different kinds of fire starters, fire lighters, things that make it easy to light campfires. Then be aware of all of the ways that you already know how to start fires in an emergency. Everything from a cotton ball with Vaseline to using a little candle, wood shavings with candle drippings over them. There's all kinds of ways that you can start fires. And I've made lots of videos on that. If you need some ideas, you can look over some of my older videos on easy ways for DIY fire starters. 5-gallon buckets are handy to have whatever the time of year it is. You want them for storing your food, but then when you're going out camping, you can use them to take your gear along. You can use them to store your fish that you're catching. You can use them when you're picking berries. You can put on a lid and use it for a camp stool. You can also turn it into a toilet with a plastic bag and a little seat. So check over your supply of 5-gallon buckets and lids and get a few extras. Plan on cooking outdoors. Grab a few bags of charcoal. You can even find, like this one, is a barbecue bag. You can just light the bag and it'll start right up. There are all kinds of different kinds of charcoals that you can get, and you also want to store them in an airtight container. You want to keep them from getting wet. You want to keep them from getting just spilled all around. And you can have your charcoal and it can last for a long time, but you want to try to store it the best way that you can. Think about other ways that you cook when you're camping or outdoors. Do you have a butane stove? Do you have a propane stove? Do you have a gas barbecue grill? Grab an extra tank. You can buy them from the cages that are in front of stores that they're already pre-filled, or sometimes you can find an empty propane tank at the store. Take it to a gas station that has one of those giant white propane tanks that will fill them for you. Some areas it seems to be difficult to find those kind of places that you can fill them up yourself, and it does take a few extra steps, but it is a better bargain. It's more economical if you fill them up yourself. But if you can't find them or it's too much work, go ahead and just pick up one out of the Blue Rhino or the cage things that they have in front of different stores. As usual, make sure that you're stocking up on enough food for your family, and don't forget to get some pet food. Your pets are going to need to continue to eat just like you are. Look over the special needs of your family. Make sure that you're meeting those needs, whether it's winter or summer. We want to be prepared because we don't know what could happen. We want to make the best of every single day that we have. Every challenge, we want to be able to face it and keep our life going as smoothly as possible. Leave it in the comments below. What are some other items that you think we need to make sure we have on hand for the summer season? I hope you'll like my video, share it with someone else you think might enjoy it. Please subscribe to the Alaska Granny channel.